Chitab Kalenjin ni ko wikit age neitun kora tetutiet anan kebeberta nebo ng'alalet en tetutiet nebo muswoknotetab kasari neitun kila Jumamos en ketesiet nebo Kass TV. Kainenyu ko Victor Korir. En wikishek oeng chekakobata koing'ololi kotinygei ak muswoknotetab kasari noton nebo crypto. Ako crypto ko agenge en mung'arosiek chemiten muswoknotet chemuche iboisien ichengyigei melekto en kasarta age tugul. Ako ibwat ile biik chekousibi tetutiet en wikit nekosirto komiten training newendi keyoe en komalo en taonisiek cheterter cheboto Eldoret, Kericho ak Nakuru. Ako en betutab rani kimiten kora studio ak ng'amotiot age, inendet ko naat ko William Ndirangu.
Yes, sir.
Yes, karibu sana kwenye studio ya Kass TV.
Asante.
Like I was just saying, we've been having this now the third episode in a series of shows that we've been talking about crypto trading.
Yes.
And we have managed to let people know that you and your colleagues will be doing trainings, teaching people how to enter this space of crypto, how they should get training, why they should get training, so that they can avoid a lot of problems like scams and other such things.
Yes.
We've talked about the bull market, which is upcoming, around April next year. But now, in recent times, technology is always evolving, and one of those things that has been to the fore recently is the issue of AI. Maybe for the benefit of our viewers, just briefly elaborate on what is this AI.
Okay, thank you so much for inviting me here and giving me this space. I'll mix my language. I'll speak a bit of Swahili and English. Just make it easy for people to click in.
Yeah.
But then to define AI, I would say it's as simple as artificial intelligence. It's just an acronym for artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence means a programmed way of thinking that has been adapted from what is happening out here in the day-to-day world of human beings. That's just how simple it is. So we take what you do and then program it into, make it into a code, and then use it to run the show. What you've been doing for a long time, we replace the routine works to that, because you see, artificial intelligence cannot think and make decisions spontaneously the way we do.
Yes.
So we have to depend on human mind to train the AI to behave in a particular way. And actually, it's a very big field. Amazingly, I've met people in Kenya who are actually into doing artificial intelligence training. There are companies from Philippines, from the US, where they give you jobs to train. You identify things on behalf of AI. So basically, that's what AI is. And one of the leading countries in Africa in AI training is Kenya, by the way.
Yeah.
So if you've not been in that space, it's high time you get in. Because in the next few years, AI is going to be the in thing. You'll be left out, you are left out for good. So we pray that, and we maybe want to ask the people, take this industry and this space serious, because this is where the world is headed. Yes.
Now that we have a basic overview of AI, and it has immense possibilities.
Yes.
And it's growing and evolving every day. But how does it translate into the crypto world? How is it being used?
Okay. Now, before we get to crypto world, let me say AI can be applied in very many industries. We can start with health industry, we go to businesses, we go to finance, our fintech, and so many of these things is what is running the world today. Why? Because as long as what you're doing today is something you will have to wake up tomorrow and repeat, just know AI can do that.
Yes.
If you have to do something that you do every day, you can do that. So the industry is too wide for AI. As I'm speaking to you right now, we have an AI project, I'll just mention for the sake of just demonstrating what it can do, that can run a full organization, and you being a manager, a supervisor in that industry, will have an opportunity to onboard only for your wherever, for your company,
department,
you can, and department, and be able to learn what is happening without having to ask people questions. So long as each one of you in that industry is feeding that information into a server, or a main maybe database, then the AI will be reading on your behalf. I think you've tested the ChatGPT.
Yeah, I have.
It's one of the biggest AI innovation for our time.
Yeah.
From November last year, 31st November, that's when it was launched. And as we speak today, you can ask that ChatGPT to do almost everything for you.
Yeah.
But now for companies, we're looking for it to do specific, because if you put your data on ChatGPT, it means anybody who can be able to get into that system can get the same data. And you see companies run in private data entities,
privacy,
so they would like to go that way. Now, coming to your question on crypto space, AI is actually amazing. And the best coins that we're going to perform, I think you've heard about my colleagues speak about the bull market.
Yeah.
Some of the projects that you really want to put in and give some very good attention, AI projects. Any project that is on AI, you really want to give it attention, because that's where the whole world is moving into.
Yeah.
There is an innovation coming for neurochips that are going to be programmed now to run the world in a scale that we may not be able to get. Once that innovation gets a breakthrough, it's going to be very big. So AI is now going to be used, or the best application for AI as we speak right now is used to help you study the market, to study how the cryptos are running from one point to the other, to study how to build up and pick up the best tokens to buy and things like that. You may not pick them, but there's something amazing about the crypto market. Every single day as it goes by, there are cryptos that do 50 to 100 to 200% in terms of profit. So if you can be able to catch those crypto every day, imagine you have a potential of getting 50% of the money you buy that crypto into.
So you might not even have to wait for the bull market sometimes.
Yeah, you may not have to wait. That's what AI does.
You have to eat anyway,
yeah,
as you wait.
As you wait, but you need to be getting something as you go.
Yes, yes.
So the best way for you to detect that and to be part of that is if you can be able to employ AI in picking tokens that seems to be having a, let me call it a bull run within a small season. It's not a major bull run, but just that upward movement. Because crypto market is dynamic. It's just like forex market. The tokens keep rippling around all the time. They're up and down, up and down. And what is going to make it even is when the quantum computing is now going to be applied into the AI technology. I'm glad I've come through a few AI bots that do very amazing work when it's come to identifying crypto.
So they analyze the market, the tokens available.
You see now, AI does not analyze. AI picks the movement for you, places the trade on your behalf. So you just sit and wait.
Oh, so you open. So let's say, I don't know. You have a platform.
Yes.
Through which you trade.
Yes.
You buy and sell tokens.
Yes.
Then you take now the bot.
The AI you connect bot. It with an AI bot.
Then the bot will be doing
trading
the work
on your behalf.
Because you might not have sufficient knowledge, time.
Most of the time,
it's a wide
is what you need to learn before you start trading. Is a lot of work. So these bots have already been trained by experts. But the sweetest thing about them is that you have a chance to calibrate them at the back end. You can set them to your test. This is how I'm looking at the market today. You go set and allow it to go in there. You may get some losses if what you think may not happen. What you think is not what is going to happen in the market. Or also, there are other factors that really affect the market, like news. For example, there was a time back in 2017, 2019 there. 2017, I think that's when we had the other bull run running quite wild. Elon Musk was calling shots. I'm sorry to mention his name here, but it is true. He called shots on very big coins and it would happen. So you see, your analysis and whatever you think will not compete with another person's mind.
It will be overridden by
the news
outside of your control.
Yes, so that is the only checkpoints that you need to have before you get to the market. You also need to go as an individual, understand the market and understand the news and what is happening today, and make sure the market seems stable then employ your AI, you will definitely reap every single day. Now that's the sweetest part about using AI in crypto space.
And this AI, how does one access them? Let's say I've come to your training in Eldoret, for example. You have taught me the basics of the market. You have told me I can invest in this way. I can identify, potential in tokens, this and this. But then, every time people want, to make quick progress.
Okay, I want to be very careful in saying how or which AI to use, because let me just focus in Kenya. Kenya has the highest number of tech young people. These are people who can code and do very great things with the platform. So if I go specific and tell you you need to look for ABCD, I'm telling you somebody in Eldoret or Bomet would be coding.
So they'll go and take that one and create their own.
So we want to really refrain in telling you take this AI or do this. We really want to encourage people to do research. Go research, go understand, go follow. You see, at a position of a trainer in this industry, I would wish it to be like we don't really direct you to a particular thing specifically, that you go do this, you become this. But we give you a key. We open the possibilities for you. You get? We open the possibility for you. Then with that, you can get into that world and explore. If we meet there, when you're exploring, I would advise and tell you maybe we do this and this.
Maybe focus on this side a bit.
Focus on this side a bit, but I may not. But first, let's just give you the knowledge, learn, and let's see you're interested to learn. Because if you know and accept you're a student, even if you get into that thing and it does not go the way you wanted, you still know you are a student. But if we announce here that we are going to make this, you will do this, it will lash back at us because we are not supposed to give financial advice. We allow people to do what they are supposed to do. Yes.
So as you have said that AI you can use AI to to boost your ability to make profits.
Yes.
But what are the dangers
of AI
associated with maybe over-reliance on AI?
I just mentioned one. I told you may not control the news.
The AI will operate under strict.
It's a program. It just does what you told it to do.
It doesn't listen to the news.
But when
it doesn't know what's happening.
When the neurochip comes, it will listen to the news on your behalf. But before then, we may not be in a good position to run this and make it work the way they want.
So it's not advisable to put all your hopes and rely fully on AI?
That's a very tricky question because what I'm telling you is something that you're not going to run away from. We are going to a world where you'll have to depend on AI 24/7. That is whether we like it or not. We will only be talking to each other because we are human beings and we are social people, we are social beings. But in reality, everything will be done with AI. In the near future, almost everything. I one day saw a clip somewhere on the internet of a robot preaching in a church. You can see how far this thing is going. I think you saw that also. So there is an opportunity for us to get into this space without having to bring people into a fix, but we want to open the door, show you that if you venture into this space, this is what you can achieve. You can achieve to be profitable in this business. The biggest danger you will get is that before the AI is trained to read the news, you may wonder. But there is a way I know that you can bypass the news. That's why I mentioned that if the AI harnesses what we call quantum computing, it will not care what the news is doing because its decision will be based on the direction of the market. If the market is going up, it will say, I'm buying. If the market is going down, it will say, I'm selling. You see, it will be
incorporating real-time information, data.
Because of the processing power, and that's what I'm trying to call here the quantum computing. Yes.
That is awesome. And so I just assume that all these AI programs that people can incorporate in their trading, you have to buy them somewhere. Probably the good ones might be maybe you subscribe or you buy. Okay. that is now a new angle from which now we can approach crypto trading, and probably even other trading like forex,
even the forex trading,
all these things
that has been happening all along.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think without pushing too far, because we don't want to go into specifics of which boards, which I think we'll hold this episode at that point.
Yes.
Because we still have one more episode coming up, which will be delving into NFTs, which is, I think, some people might be aware about crypto and AI, but not many people are conversant with NFTs, and that's what we are going to be talking in the next episode. So people should stay tuned for that episode, where we'll be talking about NFTs, what they are, if there's money to be made and how. So that will be coming up in the next episode. But for this episode, thank you so much for sharing with us about AI, opening the eyes of our viewers about the possibilities of increasing your potential by leveraging on AI. So thank you very much, William NDIRANGU. Chitab kolenjin kai kasike akobo mungaret nitabo crypto kagechut kebeberta age ne kingololi akobo AI, artificial intelligence. Boisietab muswoknotet nemiten barak missing noton artificial intelligence neimuche iboisien en kasarta nekaichut mungaret age tugul. Imuche kaichut mungaret nebo crypto trading anan imiten nebo forex, imuche iboisien AI imuche ites kamugengung nebo inyoru melekto anan isuldaen boisionik cheterter. Ako noton ingololi ak ng'omutyot nekitindoi en studio, inendet ko William NDIRANGU. Ako wikit nenyone asiketestai ak inendet kora en tetutiet age neingololi kora akobo ortinwek alak cheimuche inyorunen kelchin muswoknotet nebo kasari. Itestai ak tetutiet nebo muswoknotetab kasari. Kainenyun ko Victor Korir.